just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you won't break me, I won't back out. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you can't stop this. Take that pain, pass it down.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
And the Broncos first down.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Keeps on moving into the red zone. All the way, touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup and a 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Dobbins. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to Ingram along the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Nix off the play action. Chased out to his right. He'll go all the way across the field here, deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. They'll run here following the penalty. Take him down right along the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On 1st down, it's Nix. And he can't make the hookup on the deep ball. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage.
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Eagles have it. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. All on the 45, 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Audric Estime. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing here, Nix. This is Ingram looking left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down. Nix. Forced out to his right. Connects with his back to Leo McLaughlin. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
So the right decision, Brock, by the Broncos to throw that flag. Nix with it on first. It's the 2-minute warning now from the league. And it's the Broncos with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Once more, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now Nix. Didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they could be facing 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This one's taken in by Patton Granson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
No, 63.
Hurts throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On third down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look at the game, and that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Eagles are in punt formation. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now to be caught by Troy Franklin. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. Now he finds his man, Ingram. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36. Nix to throw again. This is hauled in by Ingram. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get, it's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Looking to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
This offense looking to converge as they come up on 3rd down.
Yelli.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He puts some juice on it. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Riley Moss with that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Hurts on 1st down. On the move, headed right. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of these guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
It's Hurts once again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With half the football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions. Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Mims with the grab. And he gets him 13 on that play as he goes out of bounds. Good pickup, but still, they're going to face third down.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Bombers.
Now Nick's on third down. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Going for it with Harvey. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Nick's from the gun. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Nick's now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. They have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down, Broncos.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now inside handoff to Dobbins. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, he went for it all right. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that'll bring up second down. Hurts now from the gun. Completed to his running back. Gets some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. Now that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Right side to Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He's going to keep it this time. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Third and a lone yard coming up. Giving this to Harvey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, getting back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Next, quick out wide, complete. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
And the Broncos first down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Broncos about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. To the line we go. They're set in 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Buying some time right. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
Bombers.
Next snap, 3rd and 1. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to pass it here. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Eagles 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one too far in front of them. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. A bit of desperation on this. Big shot is hauled in. Peter inbounds. Oh, what a play. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Try and push it deep downfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. And again, here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Buys time, rolling right. Throw caught by his running back. Escapes the defender.
Some of these quarterbacks, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
22-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. On the move, headed right.